Welcome to a Creality print tutorial. I'm going to go through a little bit faster than I've done in the past, but we're going to start with this simple cube as an example to talk about the different tools in our program called Creality print. The most important part is getting this exported. So if we go to the File button, we go to Export. I'm going to save this as cube, and I want to save it as a 3MF file, and I'm going to put it into this Downloads folder. For you, it could be a USB stick, but we want to make sure that it's in the same place so we know where it is to find it. Okay, I'm going to export it now, and then that's going to be the file that is going to be opened up in Creality print. So I'll just open up that program now. If I select it at the bottom here, Creality print is called, it's basically called a slicer. And the slicer creates the G-code, the pathway for the 3D printer to follow. Okay? So if we come to this interface here, it's very intuitive to use, so a little bit easy. You have all of the tools for all of your stuff on the left side, and then your printer settings on the right side. Okay? We're always going to be using the K1 nozzle. We're always going to be HyperPLA 1.75 and always normal, so that doesn't need to change. To find my file, I go to the Open File, the Folder button. Okay, we're always following the folders. I found my cube, and I hit OK. Okay, this cube is a little bit small. I can move it around using that first tool wherever I wanted. This is this first tool, but I want to scale it. So I'm going to increase this. I'm going to double it in size. Now it's very big. If I wanted to scale it ununiformly, I could. If I wanted to unclick this ununiform button, but I won't do that now. I have my cube ready to go. If I go to this bottom corner here, I'd be able to see my cube. If I right click and move the mouse, I'd be able to oscillate and rotate as well. Okay. From here, I could actually rotate this object, right? If I wanted to put it on its side. Okay, and then another important tool is this bottom tool. So let's say that I've moved it in a way that I don't want, and I select one edge, it would level itself back out again. But let's say that I wanted to rotate it so that it's in a particular way that I need to have it printed. Okay, there's also this button called Support. So if I hit the Support button, I have some different options. I have automatic support, which allows some filling to happen below the object. So if it's a round object, like the kunai handle, the 3D printer does not like printing cylinders, so you might want to use some support. It's very, very important. If I needed to add any custom support, I could do that. I hit Add, and anywhere where there is no support along that purple edges here, I could add it in there so that this object is printed effectively. Okay. Once I have that and I'm content with everything that is here, I can hit this slice button, which is going to create the G-code for this particular file. Okay. So this cube, the way it is going to take about 52 minutes and 9 seconds. So you need to be conscious of your print time. You don't want it to be more than an hour, because more than an hour takes too long. You want it shorter in terms of time. So this file is ready to go onto the 3D printer. I can go export to local, and it's going to save it as that G-code file. Okay, so make sure that you are saving this G-code file onto a USB stick. Don't put it into a spot that you're not going to be able to find. Put it into a USB stick. That way you can take it to the printer, find that file, make sure calibration is set, and hit print. Okay. Hopefully this tutorial was very important for you. If you have any questions, let me know and I can make another video to help you understand a little bit better.